Hello, hello, chat. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's having themselves a wonderful day. Today we're doing a bit of Palworld, which I know is a strange one. Edible, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Hope you are having yourselves a wonderful day. And you know, I hope it continues to get better. How's it going, my man? We're gonna go and hop in here first. I figure first, just to kind of get things all settled up. You see, I have some mods here. If you're on YouTube, you can pause and see what I got. Pretty much, it's just all stuff that either makes this challenge that I'm thinking possible, such as, if I can find it, Pal's attack player, and then just some quality of life stuff that helps boost aspects of the challenge that are just tedious and makes them not really like an issue, because we'll have to do some of the more like tedious stuff of Palworld. But there's a lot of mods and stuff that actually help to alleviate a large chunk of those. So I'm going to start off, and I want to show off my previous world first. Helps me get used to the controls, and let's give people a chance to show up and get here as well. I hope my mods still work. I did a cursory open of the game, and I think they still work. But to be honest with you, that shit ain't guaranteed. So hopefully. Okay. Looks like it's all working. The feeling is not happy with some of the mods I have put on. All right, we're in. So, this is probably my favorite early game base spot for a lot of reasons. And you'll notice there's like, it seems like a little cluttered. I had a mod for a little while that allowed me to if this is showing up. Okay, it is showing up. That allowed me to essentially like put way too many things here. So if you notice like it's a little laggy, that's not the game's fault. That is my fault. So we have the station. I think this is like just a giant chest that goes between. So I think this is a conglomerate of every chest that I have in this base, all in one place. So it's super convenient. There were a couple of like normally you can't put like all this stuff here, but I kind of wanted it to look like it was like a warehouse and stuff. So I think it turned out really well. If I delete any of it, we won't be able to get it back, because getting the no building restrictions mod to work is honestly a huge pain in the ass. But yes, this is one of my favorite things. It looks really good from the outside. No, it looks janky as shit from not the like from down here. Obviously, it looks pretty janky and stuff. But while we're here, I'll show you something that I rather like. I have a fucking elevator. You go whoop, boom, deposited right into the base. It's nice. So I have a mod on right now that makes that less useful. Normally the grappling hook is not infinite, but you know, I said fuck that. Various workstations, a little cozy nook for pals to sleep. And this is all built on an area that is completely unraidable. So there are events in the game where essentially like NPCs will try to attack your base and stuff. This is completely immune to that because it's so high up. Like it's essentially on like a plateau, which is kind of frustrating because it does limit your building options. But second floor, breeding areas, a bunch of cake in here. I thought I had a bunch of cake in here. I do not apparently have any cake in here. All right. Well, that's why there aren't any pals on the farm. Another, just a nice little hangout place. I like to give my boys, you know, a place to hang out. It's like a little office area. I thought this was super cute. It's even got a little mini fridge. Love that for me. And given the theme of efficiency, right? So whenever I build a base, I always like to have a way to quickly travel between one floor to the next. So like I have this here, and I can use this to get up to the second floor. And initially, I don't know if I had that initially, but what I ended up doing before was I really like having these like elevators. And how I'm doing that is if you just cancel the grappling hook, like right before you hit, fly off. It's honestly one of my favorite things about the movement in this game. And also, you'll see it later, I'll use it for like movement tech and stuff. Such as this. And get like some crazy ass speed. Ember, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Showing off my base. And then, of course, I wanted to build with some glass. I was like, fuck it. Why not? The best part about getting glass, right, is you don't have to worry about which way it's facing. This shit drives me crazy. But it was too much of a pain in the ass to fix, so I decided to not to. And then a third level, which wasn't ever actually expanded on. And yeah, I really like the cozy areas. I know I had egg incubators, and I can't remember where I put all of the egg incubators. Oh, you know what? So I think they came out with like a large incubator, and I want to say I probably put them all in there, but a different base? This is one of the bases. So initially, I was using this area as kind of like a cozy, like egg chamber, and there were beds all over the place. So like pals would come in here and sleep with the eggs and stuff. It's super cute. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I just fucking got rid of the incubation chambers. I never needed them. I don't know why I did that, but here we are. And then, of course, a modest bed. Don't know if I have any other bases. At least not on this file. So I have a couple places. I don't think I ever actually fleshed any of them out. I think I just started using it as like places to build stuff. I don't think they're actually like farms or anything. Yeah, nothing particularly special about this. Just kind of a place to build stuff. Don't think there's anything particularly special here. I want to say this was one of the last ones that I had started on, but I really like the. Hold on, I'll see if I can get out and show you what aesthetic I'm talking about. I really like the mossy aesthetic over like windows and stuff, workbenches and whatnot. All pretty primitive, because I kind of like the vibe of it here. But yeah, nothing particularly special about this one. I think I needed the mod to build this base, but then again, I also don't remember for sure. Open concept home. I think I did this roughly the same thing here. Yeah. Interestingly enough, I think getting this roof positioned this way. So it's Palworld, right? There is a bit of jank. It's like I wanted the square aesthetic on the outside, but I kind of wanted this like attic sort of feel to it. It's surprisingly difficult to get working. You wouldn't think it would be, but just like some of the building restrictions they have in vanilla do not allow for that. And yeah, that's that one. The first one's the most impressive, or the most fleshed out, I guess. And I think the other ones, I think this one's just like a mining base. Yeah, but I think this is one, there was a cliffside. It was one of the first iron areas that I fell into. Or that I managed to find. And that's a bit of a hazard. Okay, anyway. Fine. I'm not planning on playing on this anyway at the moment. But yeah, so they can come down and get this stone too if they want to. And everything here is completely guarded. I don't have to worry about raids or anything. It's super nice. I know there's like a lot of stuff. It doesn't look like it would take nearly as much time and effort and thought to like get a lot of this stuff as it does. But you'd be surprised. And then launching pads where I can go. So like, oh, that was another area where I was like, I want to go to the edge of the map and just see what's down here. Interesting interactions actually, but not particularly relevant. So I was using this, I think, as a launching pad to get to this oil rig. So like I could go... And like, it doesn't seem like much, but yeah, the amount of speed there is actually kind of crazy. If you've been keeping up on the lawsuits and stuff, you'd be like, oh, he's like, how is he able to glide with his pals? Well, that's a mod thing, unfortunately. Same thing with throwing out pals. There's a mod for that too. Don't tell Nintendo. I'm sure they're not watching. I think for this one, I'm pretty sure that's about it. I think this is a dismantled base. I want to say I use this for... Right. So this base is used for fighting boss pals. Because you can only summon them inside of a base, right? But... obviously, like, you know, they're gonna fuck everything up because, like, all these structures can get... Oh, shit. Forgot I had the mod that makes them all attack you. But yeah. So the idea is you'll have, like, you know, 40, 50 pals all fighting this one giant raid boss, essentially. And I don't want to do that in my normal base. So I have an entirely... two separate bases to fucking fight alpha pals. This is... This is a safe spot. There's a legendary pal over there. Hold on, the boy wants out. I'll be right back. Hope I don't get attacked. It's fine. All right, so yeah, I was farming off jet dragoons, and I'm pretty sure that's one of the legendary pals that I haven't actually played in like it's been a handful of months, but another base. Our buddy's working. So I really like the idea of having like windows to collect stuff. So like I can acquire this crude oil through this window. Which again, doesn't seem like it would be that big of an issue, but you pretty much need a lot of this was built with the no building restrictions mod. And honestly, I think it just works so much better. It's honestly kind of annoying how many limitations there are to the building system vanilla. Especially because, I don't know, it just doesn't feel like there really needs to be. But yeah, that's what mods are for. I don't think I have another base. And if I do, I think this one was to farm. There's a legendary pal here, so I'm pretty sure this one was just to farm the legendary pal. Yeah, that's what this one's for. That's the base. Base. The original base. All right. So anyway, I think it's about it. So I'm going to go ahead. We're going to go and get the world set up that we're going to use for the challenge. So I have actually done this challenge before. It wasn't on stream. I just kind of did it for my own amusement or whatever. I know, Newbornkilik playing games for his own amusement. Looking crazy. But I had a lot of fun with it. It's actually this file here. So what I did then was I wanted to collect all of the notes in the game. I kind of wanted to make it like an action, like horror survival sort of game. And how I managed that was, so we created a world. We're going to need to make it something small because we're going to die a lot. Mostly to Cativas at their very beginning and before we get a shield. Because I didn't want something that was specifically like combat related. But the problem I'm running into now is there was a mod that I was using to like easily know where all of the wanderer notes were that I was using to track down for the last challenge, but that mod doesn't work anymore. So I think I'm going to move to the alpha pals. And we'll see how that goes, because I mean, it probably ain't going to go well. What's a good name for us? Blep. And we have to note which one it was. This will be Blep 1. Hardcore. These settings are just make sure that the challenge is where the challenge is supposed to go. And not in like the annoying areas of the game. Damage 2 player. Auto health regen. Turn that shit all the way down. All the way up in the box. Damage from players at normal. Auto health regen rate. None. Sleep is up. Means I can build stuff. Well, it's fine. A little bit more on the gatherable objects. Extra dropped items. Usually bring this down a little bit. If we die, we're dead, so that doesn't even, none of that stuff matters. And I want to boost the amount of pals. Pal appearance rate will be to 1.9. So this will make it, so 1.9 I chose very specifically. Well, no, actually damage from pals will also be double. So this makes damage we take at 4x, damage to player at 2, damage from pals. It essentially makes it so that our pals are more important than our own, than us. Now what I wish I could do is save these settings. It would be very nice. Anywho's what. Get our boy Blep here. Blep 1. And I usually just change the hair. Default character model's fine. I wouldn't get too attached to them. They probably won't be around for very long. And you'll find out why here pretty soon. You see that little shithead cat up in the top? He's an absolute fucking menace. He will end this run immediately. So we have to be very, very careful around. And I haven't, like I said, I haven't played in quite a while, so could be a bit of an interesting time. All right, first things first. Oh, they really loaded us up on stuff with that first level up. I know they've done some rebalancing and stuff. So it's possible that we might have changed some settings. Yeah, I'm not I know it seems silly. Yeah, come fight this guy. Yeah, that would be a shame. Oh, please don't turn that shotgun on me. Hey, you got another one over here, bud. Right here. You want to fight this one too? Hold on, let me fucking... I don't think he can get me up here. Stat points. Stamina, please. Stamina is going to be... Okay, I have another one. Stamina is going to be very useful early game. Health is almost irrelevant at this point because we're going to get... I don't think the Chickapee can one-shot us. Oh, that fucking... So, that was one hit from the Cativa, right? So yeah, this is actually a very sticky situation immediately. I did not want to aggro him. But we live in a world where I did. And oops. Alright, first things first, wood. Take this. Need a copper key for that. A bit of stone. I think they're ignoring me right now. Okay, I think I'm safe for right now. Well, that's not maybe necessarily true, but... Do they come down here? Oh, they sure do. Ooh, easy, bud. Easy. Let's just chill. Fortunately, that health does not heal me. Alright, I gotta brave this Chickapee. Can I get his ass? Come here. Why are you running? No, 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 no. Oh, two of them. Wonderful. All right, I'm just going to leave that situation. I'm not interested. Again, you might be thinking, wow, Newbornkilik, you're kind of playing like a bitch right now. Dude, So I think I had like 14 or 15 runs that I did last time. Whatever you saw in my world list, that's how many runs I've done of this. 3/4 of those runs were lost to those little shits right there. That cat ended more runs than like anything else. And it's because right now, we are the most vulnerable we're ever going to be. I want to build that in a slightly different spot. I'd rather build up as much as possible. Perhaps a bit of cover would be nice, yes. This isn't where we're going to put our base. I'm actually going to put our base in the same spot that we put it in last time. We have to be very careful of raids from other NPCs. As yeah, if our pals die, we're fucking... That's it. Alright, I think I have some more technology points. Okay, all this is fine for now. I just want the stat points. And so I would actually really like to capture a Cativa. Catching a Cativa straight off would be really, really nice, but it's also really dangerous. So I'm thinking we're probably gonna go with a Wooloo. No, sorry, Wooloo is Pokemon. That one, can't fucking say that. Lamball. Alright, what are the odds of me catching you? 27? They're everywhere. These murderous little fucks are everywhere. Oh. Dumbass. Oh, shit. You can't hit me. That one. Alright, we got one spear. Stop fucking rolling down the hill. Alright, 70% chance. We're fine. Oh my god, he's coming up. Alright, we got a buddy. We must treasure him as if he were our fucking... the best thing in our life, because he kind of is. Can we make more spheres? I don't think I need to worry about a club right now. I'll need this later. Are you... No, bro. Focus. Focus up. We got shit to do. I forgot you can use him as a shield. Are you just not... You just don't want to help? Yeah, fucking... Honestly, I get it. Me either. He's on strike, apparently. Fair enough. To be fair, I'd be on strike too if I had the potential to be used used as a shield. A little bit of work speed. Start slightly planning for the future. Maybe it'll help. Need to get some XP. No, stop fucking moving. Give me another one. Look at the fuckers. They were all the way over there, and they saw my ass. What the heck? Light the forest on fire. Ooh, was close. I meant to pick up that rock. We live in a world where I freaking didn't. They never stop. There's just constantly more of them. Go away. Look at them. They're everywhere. And none of them seem to want to help me. I don't need to worry about fighting them just yet. I think I need tools. I can always punch trees. I will take pickaxe. They all angry as hell, man. I did manage to catch a level 5. I don't know if I actually caught a level 5. If he just is level 5. Alright, let's see what we need to build some more stuff. I would like to get a hold of an axe right now. And honestly, probably even more important than that would be a PAL box. Wood. Alright, checks out. Axe, need more wood. You need wood for the axe, but you need an axe to get the wood efficiently. Classic Minecraft logic. Better go punch a tree about it. I want a little more health. Alright, I think they left me alone. Alright, please help. Fucking thank you. Oh my god, there's one right there. Hey, you're better than that land ball. Beat him up. Get his ass. Yeah, fucking beat him up. Alright. Don't be fighting anything else, thanks. I'm pretty sure I remember this being slightly faster. It is at least for punching. I don't know if it is for... So once we get the spear goes fucking crazy with the crouch tech. Honestly, insane. All right, I'm just gonna chill. Gonna walk by the Cativas. We're fine. We have a semi-stressful trek to make. That's new. So we're gonna be going over that way. That is where we make our first base. It is I believe, the earliest area that is completely unrateable. Like, all this can be rated. And that is not good. Yeah, well, it's just got a lot more difficult. It should be noted they're faster than me, too. When they're doing their attack. Okay, we're fine. And we're gonna go up here. Yeah, you do your swingy swings down there. Alright, we're fine. Bit of fall damage, never hurt anybody. And this is just a stamina check. This is actually why we got one of the stamina upgrades. Was for... You're not supposed to be here. Why are you motherfuckers here? You're supposed to be in a different spot. Wait, do I have enough to build the... Okay, now I have enough to build the PAL box. Well, this is another super fun tech that I really like. The momentum in this game goes crazy. It's honestly one of my favorite aspects about this game. If they ever do decide to patch out all of the... What I'm looking for. All of, like, the momentum jank and stuff, I honestly think the game would be significantly worse for it. Okay. Put these boys in here. Get to eating. Let them heal up. And we need... I think we need more wood? So we need to make a bed. A bed's going to be pretty much the only way that we're able to heal. Like, technically we heal over time, but it's a laughable amount. Like, it may as well be none. TBH. Actually, let's do that a nice roof. And bed. A shoddy bed. We need wood for that. Okay, getting the shield's gonna be really important. You'll notice we are leveling up very quickly. That is on purpose. It's because the first portion of this challenge is extremely volatile. And you absolutely can just get killed. Like, instantly. It's actually crazy. Okay, we've got a bow, nice ranged weapon. Get some cloth for armor. Various plantations. Statue of Power is important. And we'll need a PAL gear workbench soon. I don't think there's anything else that's super pressing at the moment. So I want to get a hold of the spear. That's why I could have gotten a club earlier, but I decided to skip it. Don't have any coins, so I don't think that visitor is going to be particularly useful. But I'll still see what they have. Oh, they probably won't even make it. Now that I think about it. Because, hold on, I have a feeling we're about to watch violence. Interesting. So the old version of the Pals Attack player mod, they used to attack like wandering merchants and stuff too. This is actually really fucking dangerous. I don't even, no, it's not worth it. All right. Get a primitive workbench. Put it near our spawn-in station, because we're going to be using it very, very often. And cloth. So the armor itself doesn't do too much. It'll allow us to survive the night. That's the main thing about it. We either need to carry a torch or get some... Guess I should... Hold on. Put you in the sleeping area. There you go. Have fun. Enjoy that. That bed's just for you, bud. Alright, we can make armor. Want to get a hold of the shield. We need more palladium and fiber. Parachute's going to be important as well. Cloth armor's fine. This will get us through the night. As well as provide a... I mean, the difference between, what, 70 and 0? 15 and 70? And 0 is pretty good, chat. Oh, wait, why aren't you... Forget if you can, like, if you can fight, or if it's just the shield. He gets so sad, though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can still shoot from behind your land ball. Always makes me feel like shit to do that, though. Fighter's good for breaking falls. All in all, I gotta say, this is actually a pretty damn good start. Usually the starts do not go this well. I mean, I guess, again, like I said, I've done this 14, 15 times. You get pretty good at the beginning of it. So, what I'm thinking that I want to do with this challenge specifically... So there are things called Predator Pals, which are essentially just Discord mods. I mean, they're fucking... they are... they're just stronger variants, like significantly stronger variants of normal pals. And I think I want to try hunting a couple just to see how that works. So my problem with that, with like the combat aspect of this being a challenge, is one, kind of takes away from like, you know, the horror aspect of it or whatever, and makes it a necessity of combat. But also, it kind of just encourages me to level up a bunch. Well, I guess with the Predator Pals, I can at least know what level they are. Maybe we could do like Nuzlocke rules. But even then, like, I'm leveling up so quickly. I'm pretty sure there's one that's level 10. So like, I'd have to go fight it like right now, and I have nothing. Which I guess is fine, but I also don't know where it is. So that's kind of a thing. Ranged weapon. A gonna be vital. Okay, and arrows, and other than that, I think we're pretty good. The weakest POW. Oh, that's right. It wants us to pick on lamb balls. Very sad. Alright, we got a little bit of, make a POW box for our lamb ball here. Fill it with some berries so he doesn't starve. I like to keep my boys topped up. I am not a cruel tamer. In fact, I generally let my pals work relaxed. But bet the floof. Not menacing at all with my axe. Not at all. You can eat lamb ball, that's fine. Not weird at all. Set up a fire real quick so we can get stuff cooked. You gotta set it a little bit out of the way or else they'll just fucking walk right through it and start the whole damn base on fire. I actually don't know if that's still a thing. Back on like the first patch, pals used to be able to walk through the fire and then set like everything on fire. Not great. Pick up some more arrows. I think that leaves us 12 arrows. It ain't a lot, but it'll do for now. There's a faster way to do that. I know that. Thought maybe it was space. It wasn't. All right. Really into us capturing a bunch of lamb balls. I actually wonder. So. This mission guide is new. I wonder if we couldn't follow that through something. Actually, I really want to get my hands on a Cativa. Hold on. Okay. Right, I guess I am, what, level 7 now? That does make sense. That's called hunting, not genocide. It's different when food is involved. I thought he made it out. Stamina, I think, is good. Running out of stamina is pretty much a death sentence in certain areas. Until we get the grappling hook. Once we get the grappling hook, not going to be nearly as bad, but for now, highly would not recommend running out of fucking stamina. I just wonder if you could turn the content guide off. Kind of just in the way at the moment. I'm all for, you know, giving new players kind of like, oh, like, go ahead and do this and do, like, all this other stuff. I kind of have something else in mind. You stay over there, bud. I'm busy. Wait, what level are you? 1 still? All right. I'm gonna try to fight him. Yeah, I didn't want 2. I definitely don't want 3. All right, that is too many. No, 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 no. Ow, ow. See what the fuck I'm talking about? That's a level 1. Level 1, chat. I just want to reiterate that. And that was like 2 hits, I think. Needed 100 damage to me. That's crazy. Okay, that Cativa's up there. It's fine. I do think getting the early game XP might be kind of useful. Ow, fucker. No, 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 I didn't realize I was out of spheres. You know what? Fuck. You gotta go, bud. Sorry about it. Alright, I need to remember I have pals. I can use pals to fight. I have a tendency to not rely on them. Where are you guys going? Just don't die, dude. Collect some iron for future tools. Get the shit out of me. Where did you even come from? More stamina, please. Thanks. Alright, and now we must venture out. I believe we have done pretty much everything we need to do here. Well, we need some... Getting a shield actually might be really important here. Before we go to... Well, everything's asleep. It's fine. We're going stealth mode. I'm pretty sure things won't... Where'd you come from? It's fucking crazy out here. Pick that up for later. Don't think they wake up, so we should be fine. Stealth mechanics are not particularly great in this game. Actually, I could... No, I don't have any spheres. Oh, I could get some easy kills here. Easy XP, as it were. We got a pal sphere. I want a chickpea. Level 2. Alright, that'll do. We now have access to eggs. We're fine. Bitch. Bitch, what'd I just tell you? Leave me alone. I'm busy. Fuck, okay. We're out. We can rest. I think we got enough for our shield. Shields are huge. I'm gonna sleep on it. Up for bed. Love to see it. So, I know where another note is, and we're actually really close to it. I'm debating if I want to do the note thing still, or if I do want to do Predator Pals. Not entirely sure. Hey, can you cancel that real quick? The spheres, please. I need storage. Nice wooden chest. And this one, I guess just everything here. Fine. Yeah. Okay, so I got a bit of food. This stuff will cook by default. I can go ahead and put more food on. And it'll just kind of cook passively. Very cool. A little bit more wood for the spear, which I do want to get. I need something something melee-wise, which I really shouldn't be within melee range of anything at this point. But the bow is apparently a little bit strong to be fighting with Jesus. They really just said, yeah, what if it was the full size on your back? I mean, I guess. That seems way longer than it actually is. No, never mind. It's huge. Maybe if I wasn't holding it like a goof. Actually holding it. What kind of range this thing got? Am I hitting here? Alright. I guess that's pretty good range for a melee weapon. In this game. Not particularly good by default, but... I want to take food out of here. Okay. Alright, let's see what we have. We can get our baseball bat. I'm not particularly worried about that just yet. The logging site, stone pit, that'll be nice for just a little bit. Get some heat resistance. We'll need to make it. We need to get flame organs first. Shouldn't be too difficult to get a hold of, but that is getting ahead of ourselves. First things first. We need to get some fire pals. We need to get some more diverse pal types. I think would just be nice. Oh, hey, bud. How's it going? Veteran pal tamer. When you faint, you'll drop some items you were carrying. When I faint, I die. Yeah, that's not how this works for me, but when I die, I die. A death. Real ass death. Give me that 61%. Oh, that's way heavier than I remember. Oh. Watch this glitch. Hold on. Never mind. Tried doing it. A little too slow. If you hop on top of the POW spheres, as they are... As a POW gets captured, you get shot like crazy high. Oh, missed. No. Don't do it. Bro. Wait, did I attract the Ow, fucker. Did I attract the Cativa? Don't think I did. Bitch, stop it. That hurts. You're level 2. Stop doing that much damage. Don't mind me. Just gotta pick this up real quick. Yeah. Don't mind me. Okay, I think that Chickabee's gonna be friendly because he's not mine, or because he's tamed. All right, looks fine. Gave me some paldium fragments. I appreciate this. Oh, you're level 3. Yoink! Just gonna grab this real quick. We get the capture? Absolutely. Generally better to capture because then you can... In the game you'd butcher them, but I have a catch and release mod because it makes me feel like shit when I fucking kill the cute animals. Because I'm just a little... I'm not as savage as I could be, Chet. All right. All right. Whoa. These are new, by the way. I don't... Uh-oh. That's fine. I don't remember these being here last time I played. So there was a... I think the latest update, it was like a Terraria crossover. I think it was actually like the second Terraria crossover they've done. I don't know what this game is. It's like super obsessed with Terraria. I mean, it's solid, don't get me wrong, but it's just kind of weird that it's Terraria. Maybe that's the only indie company that's okay with stepping on Nintendo's toes like that. If that's the case, fucking mad respect. I would like to capture one of you, please. You can't do that. Don't mind me. You're fine. I don't have any pal spheres. Okay. Looks like this turned into a hunt. Fuck. The cover strat. It works every time. I wonder if the XP modifier is not a little high. It would be nice if you could set the XP modifier for like... So, initially, this feels really high. But once you get, like, down to, I think, 47, 48, 49-ish, it gets insane. Keep viewers on stream, boo. Wow. Guys, you want to go bot some viewers? The Mega Boost gun? I see, I haven't even seen a lot of these. Overheat rifle. Corallium ingot. Oh, there's another type of metal. Back in my day, it was just hexiolite. Half of you were like, what the fuck does he even talk? What is he talking about? And to be fair, I didn't know what the fuck hexiolite was either. Or even how to collect it. I had to look it up. Because it was so fucking obscure. You have to go, like, in certain... I don't have any pal spheres for this. But I want to unlock this next. There's a fast travel point. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Alright, this got scary very quickly. That's a level 6. Hey, get down, get down. You don't get to do that. Alright, it's fine. That attack specifically is quite dangerous. Alright, we're good. We make a break for it. Be way safer just to fucking... turn around, but Mama didn't raise no bitch. We push forward. I wonder if I shouldn't... I wish I knew what time of day it was. Oh shit. Don't do it. What'd I just tell you? Alright. See, the just attack more strat works great when there's only one. Not so well when there is more than one. You boys just stay over there. Well, it's got way more annoying. Oh, fuck. Hey. Right-ro. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna hop in this dungeon real quick and reset aggro. Hope there's not immediately a fucking pal here that's gonna wreck my shit. We're fine. Whoa, this is a new dungeon type? That's sick as fuck, dude. So last time when I played, there were like 3 different dungeon types, and this was not one of them. I don't know if this is like a Terraria. So I can poke my face in here a little bit. Sure. Don't get me wrong, first sign of trouble, my ass is out of here, but, you know, till then. Yeah, interesting. I like the different varied types of dungeon that I'm seeing here. I mean, obviously there was only one, but it was one of my critiques on the game is that the dungeons specifically, they like all looked the same until you got to the later areas. And then there was like a decent bit of dungeon variety based off of what island you were on. Like the DLC islands obviously did better, but now it seems like they kind of gave that treatment to all of the dungeons. Like the old dungeon design wasn't necessarily bad. I mean, it wasn't good. Don't get me wrong, not good. But it wasn't like the worst thing in the world TM. So I could probably see them maybe reusing it. But yeah, I'm glad that it's not just literally every single time. See a chest here I want to grab real quick. And hopefully we can make it back to base and sleep off our injuries. One of you motherfuckers might have to die for this. Heard that. I don't know what it was, but I heard it. Go back to collecting your sulfur. Fuck. It might actually be... Hold on. The spear. See what I'm talking about with the spear and this crouch tech? It goes crazy. Fucking destroying my spear, but that's fine. I could probably just make a new... Can't build in a dungeon. Alright. Never mind. Well, I got the sulfur. I got a bit of sulfur, got a bit of iron. I want this palladium. One more. Thanks. Big preach. So I'm gonna throw out a pal immediately. Hopefully they'll draw the aggro and we can make it to the travel station. It should be right next to us. Okay, no, it's fine. We're fine. Someone's getting shot. That on a list of problems is not one of them. That is mine. Not my fucking problem. Alright, first things first, heal off the injuries. Then we gotta make another... Oh, we should make a shield. That's a really good point. Look at that health regen. Insane regeneration. Alright, so we should have... Yeah, we have a couple more diverse... pals here. Well, let's just put them all up for now. I want at least one fire type. You'll do fine. The other one can go here. One on the ranch to make eggs, which, speaking of, we'll need to make a ranch. Need stone for the berry plantation. All right, I should do that. We need to make a we need to make a thing. Pickaxe. I forget. Can Cativa mine? They can. Okay. Help me with this, bud. Once we get a berry plantation up and running, we should be relatively set. Wood. It's always something, man. And given we're going to have a relatively small operation, we probably just need the one. Yeah, it should be fine for right now. Wood for pal beds. If they're stressed, they'll revolt, chat. We mustn't have them revolting. Okay, that's enough for 2. Let's go ahead and make a couple more. Why not? We're going to expand eventually. Okay, that's fine for now, I suppose. Hey, go do something more useful. Stat points. Health, please. I want to be tanky as fuck. You should cook those. All right. Throw everything in the chest. I'll just fucking drop these broken tools. I'm not going to need them. We have enough for a bigger chest yet. Alright, we have metal tools, a furnace, 3-shot bow. I'm going to make that real quick. Headband's also nice. I know we need nails, metal tools, advanced workbench. Don't really need the wooden gate. Can we make any more wood for the shield? Because I spent it all on beds, chat. Spent all of it on beds. All right, should be plenty. All right, the run just got way more safe. And what's it take to make metal tools? Stone. I need the next tier workbench for that. Okay. I need a furnace. Here's how things go. Alright, so I'm gonna head back out. Guess I'll just make another stone axe for now. Did you put that back down? No, throw it away. Get it out of here. I forget the pals just like put random shit in your chests. I need another chest. I need more wood for another chest. Okay, one more should be fine. I guess I could just start throwing stuff on the floor for now. I don't really need... Like, it's not, like, important to our mission to have a lot of this stuff. So I'm really trying to focus in on what is effective to our mission. What do we actually need to be doing right now? And what... I have a really bad habit of getting distracted by doing random things, which is part of the fun of the game, but also not particularly helpful at this point. Right, and I want some Party Pal presets. Oh, that's fun. That's new. You can also release them here. I kind of forgot that was a thing you could do. So this will get us a ton of extra supplies right off the bat. Mostly wool. Really give me that. Slight bit of organization here. Never hurt nobody. Okay. So I think traveling at night is not a bad idea. There's a town up somewhere in this general area that I want to hit. And I'm actually I'm gonna look at a map real quick. Actually, what time is it? 5:14? Okay. Look at the interactive map for Palworld. See if we can zero in on any more of these notes. I really like the note idea way more than I do the Alpha Pals. In part because it's kind of a pain in the ass for them to spawn. Alright, so there are 2 notes that we have access to. Fast travels for reference. So there's one up here too somewhere. What do we mark them as? There's no book icon. Guess just waypoints are fine. And then that one up there that we got already. Pretty sure. And one there. As well as one here while I got it. Roughly in that location. And then just up. Alright, and the other ones are a little further off. Alright. So anyway, I actually do need to hop off for the night, or for the day. Thank you for stopping by. This is interesting. I really like Palworld. I know there's a lot of setup here, but I promise you things get kind of crazy here at some point. Just kind of do a rolling outro. Like, everything's been relatively chill so far, which is honestly kind of crazy because of how much issue I had in the beginning with this challenge specifically. So it was not at all uncommon for me to die like 2 or 3 times, just like right off the bat. And I guess part of that is probably, what was it? These missions? These missions weren't, like, they weren't nearly as lenient, so I don't think I was getting experience quite as quickly. Like 50, 135 experience. Like, it probably has something to do with that. I'm guessing that's just to help with the level curve, and I might have to adjust the experience to compensate, but I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, because like I said, you can lose a ton of progress just from like, oh shit, from like one bad move. Where's my bow? Where the fuck is my bow? I put my bow away. Why did this happen? All right, well, kind of need to go through there. They're level 4. Oh, one's level 7. All right. Eat some ass. Up, up. Get him, Cativa. All right, level 4 taken down. Don't you get him. Nope. He dodged. We're fine. Easy clappers. I was worried for nothing. All right, let's go back to base. Taking care of that. So anyway, thank you for watching all the way to the end. It does help me out an awful lot. If you want to see more of this, please do let me know in the YouTube comments or on Discord. I'm having a good time. I fucking love this game. And I want to see it thrive and succeed. But, you know, there are various actors at play that would like for that not to happen. Anyway, Newbornkilik, I'll see you in the next one. I'm out.